Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugga and I am coming at you with what was supposed to be Euro Truck Simulator 2, but I'm having an issue with that in Pro Mods right now. With just Pro Mods enabled, Euro Truck is crashing. So I sent in a report on the Pro Mods website. I'm waiting for a reply. I don't know how long it's going to take to fix, so right now I decided we'll take a look at this game, which has been gaining a lot of ground in the truck sim community, and that's Spintires. This game is basically, you're taking all-terrain heavy delivery vehicles and a few other types of vehicles, and you're driving them around what is supposed to be I believe, a Russian back countryside. Lots of mud, lots of rough terrain, lots of really difficult things to maneuver around. And the game pretty much has one premise. You make your way to a logging camp, you pick up logs, and you deliver them to a certain area. Most of the map is covered, it is easy to get stuck, it is easy to get lost. It's actually a fairly difficult game, but as far as I'm concerned, it is also an unfinished game. It looks good, it plays well, the controls are decent, but there's a lot of problems with the game, which we'll get into as we go. But that does not mean that the game will stay in its current form. The developers are keeping excellent communication with the community and talking about the things that they are putting into the game, such as like what the game lacks right now. And what is keeping a lot of people from buying this game is it lacks steering wheel compatibility. There is no steering wheel compatibility for this game. However, they are working on it and putting it in. Another thing that's keeping a lot of people from buying this game is the camera control. The camera control for this game is actually dreadful. I usually don't mind a lot of camera issues. I deal with them, but the camera control in this game, man, is it terrible. It's probably some of the worst camera control I've ever seen. But they are working on it. They are working to fix it. It's actually their top priority is to fix the camera and get steering wheel compatibility, because they'll probably sell another 100,000 plus copies if they do those two things. But that doesn't mean that the game isn't fun. Excuse me 1 second, please. I needed to cough. So, oh yes, there is a multiplayer in this, believe it or not, which we will look at later. You have different maps: coast, hill, plains, river, and volcano. I'm just going to stick with the plains for now. You also have casual and hardcore. Casual, it says here, you can rescue 2 unlocked garages. You can skip time, which drains fuel. Fuel consumption is lower than in hardcore, and navigation route is visible in the game. In this one, you can't rescue the garages, can't skip time, can't engage differential locks while using automatic gearbox models, which means you must be able to shift gears on your own, which is something I'll go into. And fuel consumption is higher. I play this game on casual. Yes, and here's another drawback. Whatever progress you have made on the map that you're on, if you start a new game, you lose all that progress. That's something that needs to be fixed. Alright, so here we are. We have our trucks. Different trucks with different models can do different things, and you can install different things on them. So, show you here, backup wheel, we can't put that on there, allows us to repair. Your truck will take damage over time. Cabin protection, we can install that, helps protect. Additional illumination, so that we can see around us a little bit better. The carriage is already installed. We can take it off and just go without, but you really want the carriage there. We cannot put the log cart or the fuel. We can't do that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Change wheels. Default is the current, or you can change it to highway wheels. You want the default, trust me. In different trucks, you can do different things. Here's some of that dreadful camera control I was talking about. as you can see. Ta-da! I forget already how to change trucks. Alright. This should technically be how to change a truck. Alright. I have to go to advanced. Change truck. There we go. And you can see the different truck types. So that's this one. This part on the truck here, this is like a mobile garage, allows you to fix 400 points worth of damage. You can fix your truck or other trucks. You can do frontal, exhaust, crane support, and you can also change the wheels to bigger wheels. And there's a fuel truck. This is more for hardcore. If your truck runs out of fuel, you can bring the fuel truck out to it. Change truck. Back to this one. So, you know, that's all that. So as you see, there's differential lock and wheel lock. There is a standard version of this game. You can see the gear shift in the lower corner to the right here. I'm just going to be straight with you. The gear shifting in this game is terrible. It's really hard to do. Rather than being able to gear shift at the push of a button, which is what it should be, you actually have to try and control it with an analog stick, which you're already using to do other stuff. Which is one of the reasons I play this in casual. Because if you try and do it the other way, you're flipping your camera around, you're trying to drive, your truck goes crazy. There's just all kinds of bull in this game when it comes to that. So it's another one of those things that needs to be fixed. At least as far as I'm concerned. So, you do the headlights. Ta-da. You can do all wheels on and off, parking brake, and differential. So, you can see the dreadful camera here. So at the moment, I've got all wheels off. And that's not going to last, because we're coming up on mud right here. So we want differential and all wheels. Now, you press... I'm trying to remember. Okay, there it is. You press the right bumper to bring up the map. And... okay, yeah, I see that. Here's your map, which is not too bad to move. You want to go here to make your deliveries, and your lumber mill is out here. So you need to go here and then here. All of these cloakings, of course, you can't see, you don't know the terrain. As you drive along, you'll find little areas that you can drive into. It'll say drive in here to remove cloaking. You drive through that point and it'll get rid of the circle. It's interesting, but I would like an option to do without it at first. And you can find vehicles, like here, along the way that are actually locked, and you can unlock them, such as this is a Jeep that's sitting out there. So, now despite all its problems, the game is still fun, and I have a lot of hope for it. But I don't see a lot of people buying this game until a lot of those problems are fixed. The steering wheel control, the camera control, the or steering wheel compatibility, a better camera. It does not have an in-cabin view, which is something a lot of people are upset about. A lot of people want an in-cabin view, so that's something else they want. Once we get all that, once all that gets put in, I have a feeling this game will fly pretty well. They'll also probably, at least I hope, add more objectives into the game, like more cargo types, more trucks, because there aren't a whole lot of trucks in this game. More cargo types, more trucks, and just all kinds of things like that, as far as I'm concerned. Now, you really have to watch where you're driving. You can drown your truck, and it is not difficult to drown your truck at all. And it's not difficult to get stuck. I have not made a single successful delivery since getting this game, and I've played it a few hours. I constantly get into situations that I just can't get out of. And one thing I personally don't like about this game is the damage scaling. Bam, right there. I took 1 damage from the bottom of my truck bumping into the ground. Now, trucks like this, they were made with skid plates. You know, they were made to take bumps onto the bottom. I shouldn't take a point of damage just because my truck happens to bump in the bottom. Or if I bump into a tree with my bumper, I shouldn't take damage. My truck's stronger than that. You know, these trucks were made to do that. They were made to push trees over. Well, the question is, can I go... Oh, this fucking terrible camera. Can I go that way? The problem is in looking, you could easily get yourself stuck. You know what? I'm going to say no, just by seeing that. I'm going to say no. I can't go that way, so I am going to go this way. Uh-oh. One of the problems I have with this game is, like, checking your map and whatnot. God, if I take that corner, will it lead me to where I want to go? Really kind of only one way to find out. It's very easy to lose your momentum in this game. Checking maps and things like that, you know. Oh man, this camera. If they'd fix the camera, I'd personally be happy. But that's just me. Yep, see, another point of damage. Kind of ridiculous in my eyes. I don't know how to get rid of that red line. I know there's a way to get rid of it. Oh, I'm actually pointed back in the wrong direction. Huh. That doesn't help. I need to go the other way. Depending on the truck you have, you can go over some trees. Not very many. So this is the way I want to go here. The question is can I make it past this cabin? Usually when you see something like this, it means you can't go past it. It looks like there's a path on the other side, but can I get there is the question. So, to be honest with you, it doesn't look like I can. Nope. Come on. If she just continues to swing sideways, it's fine by me. Because I want to try and get up that little embankment right there. Bump the tree, it's fine. Because if there's a way through here, it's going to be at this point here. See, I can move the tree, but I can't push it over. Alright, so as you can see, I've gotten myself into a pretty bad spot. Especially with a terrible camera. So, I found, in truth, one of the easiest things to do at this point. Yeah, shut up. Get the garage to light up. Believe me, it's not easy. Rescue your truck back to the garage. Because you'd be amazed at how difficult it is to get out of a situation like that. Alright, headlights work. Wait, I rescued back to the garage. What the hell? Must have turned the wrong point. Oh yeah, I'm facing the wrong direction by far. See, 3 damage for bumping that rock. That ain't right. So, differential on, all wheel on. And we'll try this again. You can get damage from taking your truck too deep. Your truck does have a limit of how far it can go. Although I have submerged a truck entirely, momentarily. I really have. And it was rather hilarious. It was only for a moment, but I went fully underwater with the truck and came out. And I took a little bit of damage, but not too much. And I got an achievement for it. That was pretty cool, actually. Usually I like driving over top of the truck. So we'll try this path. We went the other path last time. We'll try this path now. Truck is not the easiest thing in the world to control, even on analog. Another drawback to the game is there's no true analog speed control. Yeah. Reading into that, that means there's no basically you step on the gas, you go fully forward. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good, we're good. You step on the gas, you go, oh, we were good. You step on the gas, you're at full speed forward. Man, it just does not want to go over that point. I can back over it. I can't drive over it. Well, take the plunge. Dangerous water level, damage. But not too bad. Oh, there's a cloaking. So this is pretty cool. I can get rid of one of these. There we go. So this is actually an okay spot to look. If you look, you can see I've removed the map and there's actually fuel close by if I need it. So I removed that circle, which is pretty cool. So I think by turning this way, yeah, this is the way we want to go. Hopefully we can get up this hill without too much trouble. Alright, that went well. Trying to see where we want to go from here, because this does not look like a friendly area. Take down a couple trees. You don't actually take them down, but might as well make a stop for fuel, yeah? There we go. Ah, camera. So now I gotta go. Camera, please. Please. Be nice. Gotta go back this way. This is looking like the proper path here. My goal is to try and do one delivery. Whether I actually make that or not remains to be seen. Alright, so before I take the plunge here... Oops. Yeah, pretty much straight across is where I want to go. There is day and night cycles. As you can see, it is becoming daylight. My headlights are becoming no longer necessary. Yeah, see, no, I don't like this because, again, as I showed you last time, once you see something like this, it usually means that you're stuck. It looks like there's a path there. I don't think I can get through it here, so I'm going to see if there's an alternative, like right there. That's looking, you know, looking like the way to go at this point. If we can get over this rise, it looks like there's a path right there. These trees should not be an issue. They're relatively small. I think this is the path we'll want here. Camera! Again, we're presented with a couple choices. We want to stick to this path to the right. Pretty sure. I do like how your HUD down in the bottom right there moves. Yeah, very narrow wooden bridges will become your enemy if you're not careful. I have fallen off them before. It's not fun. Big rock in the road. We're just gonna sidestep it. We're not gonna try and tangle with it. We should be getting relatively close to the logging camp. Basically continue straight. I keep going to advance by mistake. The path goes that way, but it looks like... Oh man, I don't know. We'll examine that path there. Yeah, this looks promising. That is kind of a hidden drawback in this game. There's very, very little extra exploration, such as I can't turn off and try and go through the trees. I more or less have to follow determined paths. If you start getting off-road a little too much, you'll basically just start getting stuck, as you saw earlier. Again, you see this path kind of looks like it's coming to an end. So yeah, we'll back it up. And I'll say I believe that the path continues on this side. Narrow, but it's there. That looks like it continues. We'll have to check that. I don't know, that turn's kind of hard, but we'll see. I would say no by the looks of it. Yeah, that's just going to lead back into the same bullshit. See, I should just be able to knock that sumbitch down right there. I'm sorry, that tree should not be able to stand in my way. Now, there are bigger and more powerful trucks in this game. There are 8x8s, I think they are. There are different trailers. You can put a crane attachment onto the truck, things like that. There we go. This is there's the lumber mill. All right. We're up to 134 damage. It's not good, just so you know. You see there's a fuel truck sitting there. So see, what I could actually do if I wanted to and I probably will change truck into this one, which will probably be damaged. Yeah, badly damaged that. But start the engine, and then advanced mode, fuel. Oh, we got to move forward a little bit. So out of advanced mode, we'll move forward a little bit. Fuel. Okay, and then change back into this truck. Oh, look at the mud. Wow. Mind you, when I pull out of here, I might be pulling out of here with logs. So yeah, we load up with short logs, and you see it does change the dynamic of the truck. Yeah, it really does. It makes the truck heavier. It makes it a little more top heavy. Advantage is you get a little more grip. But now you can start seeing the disadvantage of the damn camera. When you start putting tall stuff on this, it gets even harder to see. Uh-oh. Oh, she's still fighting. She's still fighting. I'm going to stop here a sec. So now I need to go from here all the way over here. It may actually be faster to rescue back to the garage, and then you can actually see a path right here. So if I can find that, I could probably make it there no problem. Let's just see how this goes first. Because I don't know if I rescue back if I'll still have the logs. So that path across the way from me here is the way I want to go. But you can see the truck does act a little different. Its tipping and its tendency to bottom is a little bit heavier. The question is this a path? Yeah, it looks like it. We'll have to take a very critical look. So I don't want to go too far if it's not. Camera. That's not a path. No, 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 no. Come on, baby. Now, sticking close to the sides does have its advantages, such as being able to use your winch if you get stuck, attach it to a tree, pull yourself out. Sometimes you don't have that option, like here. Here, you just got to slog it and hope for the best. Ah, camera. As fun as it can be to go over rocks, I find it's best to try and avoid them. Well, I've never seen rocks fly like that before, but okay. Try and avoid those rocks as much as possible there. I'm not even sure where the hell I am right now. I'm going to find out in a minute. Because I got to know which way to go here. It looks like to the right, honestly. I suppose I could go that way too. That actually may lead into a cloaking. I'm going to see where this goes, if anywhere. It looks like it does, to be honest. Now, this game honestly doesn't take a whole lot to run, as far as I can tell. I'm running it at max specs, and even recording, I still pull about 60 frames per second. I don't think I've dipped below about 56. Take it into the river, why not? Alright, well, this isn't the path I wanted, but it's the path I'll take. I don't know, do we become a submarine here? Nope, actually we're okay. I've taken surprisingly less damage with the logs than without. Of course, I say that now. Can we follow? I could, and that would probably lead to a cloaking, but I'm going to stay on this path. It's a pretty game for sure. It's not the best rendered, but it's actually a fairly pretty game. The river is the path now. Well, there's a cloaking area, so we'll hit that. See what we reveal. Alright. Oh, there's another truck just ahead. Oops. Stop that. Stop it. There's another truck just ahead. Oh, and there's a garage. I want to actually make that. I want to make that garage. So, we got to go as straight ahead as possible. I would say continue to follow the water. Right here. Hopefully we don't run into a wood bridge, although we probably will, and we'll have to find a way to climb out. I do like how the water can wash your tires. That is pretty neat. So in short, what we're looking for, and there's a big rock right there I would like to avoid. What we're basically looking for is a path to climb onto to get out of this river, which ends here. It does look like there is one, and there does look like there's a possibility for me to climb onto it, and it's right there. I don't know how well this is going to work. Oh, there's the truck too. I can just squeeze between. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the big 8x8s right there. See that? It doesn't have any attachments on it right now. And because I've already got a load of logs, I really don't want to switch off to it. But that's pretty cool. And if we continue to the right, we should hit the garage. Alright. Let's do it. So, right over here. There's the garage. Oh, don't get stuck on me now. Don't get stuck on me now. Rocks. There we go. Camera! Quit pissing me off. There we go. That should auto unlock it. More garage points. Really? Really? I need more. What do you mean I need more garage points, you jerk? I've never even seen that before. So turn. Turn. This way. Straight this way should lead to our lumber. I don't know if I need the differential on here or not. I didn't even know what a differential did entirely, or the differential lock rather. I mean, I know what a differential did with a differential lock, and you know, silly me, I probably should know that, or turn in my man card, I guess. But the differential lock, what it really does is it makes all the tires turn at the same speed, so you don't have tires that are turning faster than others. Yay, bridge. Doing these bridges with this camera, man. We still... Yeah, we should be on the right path still. It's getting dark again. This is how long it's taken to go out, get these logs, and bring them back. This is how long it's taken. It's getting dark again. I started at night, now it's turning to night. Probably shouldn't have put on the extra illumination, but whatever. I really hate this camera. Hopefully there's a good modding community for this, so that things that don't get fixed can be through the modding community, because modders tend to do a fantastic job when it comes to the game. Not a difficult track so far, I'll say that much. Now this is interesting. Oh, well, it's fine. I should have gone to the other path. That's alright. Oh, and there's a cloaking here too. Awesome. And yeah, we're almost to the objective, honestly. So that opens that up. I have rolled a truck over too. I tried going down a steep hill and my truck just decided, nope, rolled down the hill. And I was wrong earlier, and I apologize. I said, oh, there's the lumber mill. And it was not a lumber mill. It was a logging camp that we had found. Logging camp. Hopefully this turns off soon, because our objective is actually to our right. as you can see. I actually feel like I'm getting away from it now. I may have to turn around and see if there's a path that I missed. Is this a path? Nope, it's another cloaking area though. So we'll hit that. Yeah, our objective is behind us at this point. That's not well. And our light's over this way. It looks like there may be a way right here. Sort of. I normally don't trust paths that look like this, but this just looks like the way. Ugh, another bridge. Ah, no. 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 No, 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 no! No, not now. Go for it! Technically, we shouldn't have made that, but we did. Wow, and we actually made it here. Dude, I'm here. Oh, you see? The fucking camera. Wow, we actually made it. Nice. Now, I'd like to rescue back to this garage, but I guess I need 4 points to do it. I'd like to find the cloaking in this area. But I can't, so... God, I'd like to make it to that truck and pick that thing up. But this video's already been kind of long, and I'm really hoping that this game will remember my progress on this map, because this is what I'm going to do for a little bit until I can get Euro Truck working. I apologize that it's not right now, but I will get it working as soon as possible. Of that, I promise you. I want to do Pro Mods instead of Truck Sim Map, because I did Truck Sim Map for so long. I decided to give Pro Mods a chance. But they're not off to the greatest start right now, because with just the Pro mods running, my game crashes. With no other mods on, my game crashes. So the problem is with Pro mods. But anyways, that's going to be me done for this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Despite all the issues with this game, it is actually very fun and challenging, and I do enjoy playing it. This game has so much potential if they fix it. If they fix it. If they put in steering wheel compatibility, fix the camera, add more trucks, more loads, and give me a little bit more exploration. Allow me to be able to slog off into the woods, you know. And definitely something that needs to be fixed: damage. There's no reason my truck should take that much damage driving through a terrain it was made to go through. Okay, no point. Finally, in-cabin view. Allow me to sit in the cabin of the truck, look out through the windshield, and drive that way. That's what I want. And that's not just what I want, that's what everybody wants. Everybody that I've read on the forums about this game wants all of that. It's a big order for the developers to do, but it can be done. But it has so much potential. It really, 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 really does. If the only things that keep you from buying this game are the camera and the steering wheel, as soon as they fix that, because that's their two #1 priorities, fixing the camera and putting in steering wheel support, if those are the only two things that are keeping you from buying this game, as soon as they fix them, please buy it. Please. It's actually worth it. It's a lot of fun. Just in that drive alone, I really enjoyed it, despite all the problems I was telling you about. So, anyways, as I said, that's going to be me done for this one, and I'll see you next time.